Welcome back. We got a little trio for you tonight. Meet David Solano. This is Mike Stone.
Appreciate it.
They call me Stoney. How you doing,
Right.
Dave?
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
And as I learned, I was born in the same place that you grew up.
That's right.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Well, he'll be your new partner in crime here on Sunday nights.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he waited a long time, to leave. He finally got sick of me, just like the rest of them did. I mean, we could have.
You could have an all-star team.
What's Llewellyn, Human, Barry, a little bit of Don Shane, of course, Vic Faust. And you, right?
Have you had one with Brad Galley?
And one with Brad Galley.
Now, Dave, there you go.
You're number 8.
Eight is enough.
He's done it all.
Let's get into it. So, as you said right before the segment started, Kate Upton had a heck of an effect on Justin Verlander today, didn't she?
Oh, let me tell you something. That was the most overblown story. I mean, it was cool that, whatever happens, happens, because she's a wonderful-looking woman, but people went crazy. Oh, the All-Star game, that's why he pitched bad. And he pitched good the last time he pitched before the All-Star game. She was in the area as well. So this isn't, everybody say, well, Tony Romo and all that kind of stuff. No, Justin Verlander's fine. I don't care who he goes out with.
Give me your thoughts on what's been different over these last 7, 8 games. I think we're seeing the players that need to be great start to be great.
Peralta's hitting a little bit. Delman Young's gone on a tear. And the guy who I think is the most important guy if this team is going to go anywhere, Doug Fister pitched good the other night. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing the guys, some of them, Avila, who got a key hit again. All-stars from last year are playing like all-stars, and hopefully it'll continue. They should have swept the series. Unfortunately, last night was kind of a bizarre game.
A lot of contributions from big-time guys. I mean, look at Miguel Cabrera right now. Austin Jackson. How about this Austin Jackson kid? 10th home run of the season. Mildly concerned coming in. I just got here from Houston, but I'm watching all these guys put up these fantastic numbers right now. But if you're Jim Leyland, you got to wonder, how long can these guys keep up that consistency if you are trying to think about the playoffs?
Well, Cabrera and Prince Fielder, they'll be fine. I think Austin Jackson, he'll be consistent the rest of the season. So hopefully, like the guys we talked about. Delman Young is the one you're worried about because he was all year. Now he's playing well again. Bosch got hot again. So we'll see what happens. We got a little trading deadline coming up in a couple of weeks.
And the trading deadline in my mind has kind of lost a little bit of its luster just because there's so many teams who are still involved and still in the race. And if there's one negative to the wild card, first of all, I don't like the addition of a second wild card. But if there's another negative, it is that people are a little bit more hesitant to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and, the price is going to go way up. I mean, they're talking about top prospects for like Scudero to play second base. You don't give up a top prospect for that. Now, if you're going to get somebody like Cole Hamels and somehow guarantee that he's not just going to be a rental, then all bets are off. But I wouldn't give up any of your great prospects for rentals.
Okay, David, so Stoney has said his key is going to be Doug Fister. Who are you going to hang your head on?
Prince Fielder, without a doubt. We all saw him in the All-Star Home Run Derby. The guy packs a punch that not a lot of people in the major leagues can keep up with.
I'm going to go Max Scherzer because we have seen him be brilliant, but we've also seen him give up a ton of runs. So if we get the good Max, and he can get up, he's at 8-5 now. If he can get up to 15 wins, 7 more wins from here till the end of the year, that'll be real key for the Tigers.
Well, at least we're we got the same position.
Yes, he's going for the power. He's going for the offense.
Don't be fooled by the home run derby. Prince will be fine, but the home run derby, I mean, you could pitch. He's hitting you, basically.
They were throwing in some home run balls, but again, you have to admit the guy is lights out, though. I don't think there's any question anybody in the league.
With his on-base, he bats, they said today, about 100 points higher when he's got guys on base.
That's good.
Yeah. Good
thing. All right, let's get you stoned because I want to give you some time on this one. What we saw this week with the free report coming out of State College sickened everybody.
Yes.
And another thing that came from that sickened you.
Right. The Stonehead of the week goes to Bill James, the baseball guru who spends a lot of time worried about statistics like OPS and WAR and things like that. And what's he have to do with Joe Paterno? Well, here's the deal. Bill James was quoted as saying, here we go, Joe Paterno knew less about Sandusky than everyone else there. The thought everything revolves around Paterno is nonsense. He had very few allies. He was isolated, not as powerful as people imagined him to have been. They kept it quiet because they had no idea what was happening. They just thought they were dealing with a little misunderstanding. Paterno is one of the few people who saw Sandusky and saw a coach who wasn't doing a job anymore rather than a hero. People who are responsible for this are the media. The media created this smoke screen behind which Sandusky operated, and they're trying to blame Paterno. Hey, Mr. James,
oh boy.
Stick with your baseball geekdom that makes you happy. You know nothing about anything else in life. Bill James, if you believe that this whole Joe Paterno thing was media created and he didn't know anything, You, my friends, are the ultimate Stonehead.
That is Mike Stone. You can hear him Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 on 97.1 The Ticket, always espousing on his opinions on sports and much more. And, of course, David Solano will be here with Stoney next Sunday night. Stick with us. The update continues right after this.
Stoney's Stonehead of the Week is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding, the best mortgage bankers. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.